নমস্কার, স্পট অন নিউজে আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগত। আমি সাগর। এই মুহূর্তে আপনাদের সঙ্গে উপস্থিত রয়েছি। আমার পেছনের মাঠটা দেখে বুঝতেই পাচ্ছেন আমি কোথা থেকে উপস্থিত রয়েছি, তাও আপনাদের সামনে বলে দিই। এই মুহূর্তে কলিঙ্গ স্টেডিয়াম থেকে আপনাদের সঙ্গে উপস্থিত রয়েছি। সুপার কাপের ডার্বি এই মাঠেই কিন্তু হতে চলেছে রাত পোহালেই জমজমাট ম্যাচ, জমজমাট ডার্বি। তারই কিন্তু প্রস্তুতি চলছে। এই যে ফাঁকা গ্যালারিগুলো দেখতে পাচ্ছেন আমার পেছনে, মাঠটা তো দেখতেই পাচ্ছেন, দুর্দান্ত একটা মাঠ। আর তার পেছনে যে ফাঁকা গ্যালারিগুলো রয়েছে, এটা কিন্তু রাত পোহালে আর ফাঁকা থাকবে না, জমজমাটভাবে ভরে উঠবে মোহনবাগান ইস্টবেঙ্গল সমর্থকদের মধ্যে। তো ম্যাচের আগের দিন প্রি ম্যাচ প্রেস কনফারেন্স সেরে ফেললো মোহনবাগান সুপার জায়েন্ট আর ইমামি ইস্টবেঙ্গল। এই দিন উপস্থিত হয়েছিলেন মোহনবাগানের হয়ে ক্লিফোর্ড মেরিন্ডা, আর পাশাপাশি সঙ্গে উপস্থিত ছিলেন দলের ফুটবলার হ্যামিল। তো সব মিলিয়ে যখন জিজ্ঞেস করা হয়েছিল যে ডার্বি মানেই একটা বড় ম্যাচ, যেমনটা আমরা জানি হাওয়াজও দলের সঙ্গে যোগ হয়েছেন। আমরা দেখেছিলাম, যেমনটা আপনাদের সামনে তুলে ধরেছিলাম, যুব ফুটবলারদের সঙ্গে বেশ কিছুক্ষণ কথা বলেছেন, পেপটক দিয়েছেন। তো তিনি কতটা কী কথা হয়েছে হাওয়াসের সঙ্গে, হাওয়াস সাইড লাইনে উপস্থিত থাকতে পারবেন না কোচ হিসেবে, কিছু প্রসেসের জন্য আটকে রয়েছে। ক্লিফোর্ড মেরিন্ডাই কিন্তু এই ডার্বি ম্যাচে কোচ হিসেবে থাকবেন, দলের দায়িত্বে থাকবেন। তো এটা ক্লিফোর্ড মেরিন্ডার কাছে একটা বড় ম্যাচ। ক্লিফোর্ড মেরিন্ডা কতটা ভাবছে, কী চিন্তাভাবনা করছে, এটা কতটা একটা ঘুরে ডেফিনেটলি মোহনবাগানের কাছে ডু অর ডাই ম্যাচ। আমরা এই মুহূর্তে জানি ইমামি ইস্টবেঙ্গল আর মোহনবাগান সুপার জায়েন্টস একই জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়ে রয়েছে। গোল পার্থক্যের দিক থেকে ইমামি ইস্টবেঙ্গল অনেকটা এগিয়ে রয়েছে। যদি ম্যাচটা ড্র হয় তাহলে কিন্তু ইস্টবেঙ্গল সেমিফাইনালে প্রবেশ করবে, আর যদি ম্যাচ জিতে যায় তাহলে তো সেমিফাইনালে যাচ্ছেই। আর মোহনবাগানকে কিন্তু ম্যাচ জিততেই হবে সেমিফাইনালে প্রবেশ করার জন্য। সুতরাং মোহনবাগানের জন্য এটা খুবই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ম্যাচ। ইস্টবেঙ্গলের জন্য তো এটা জেতারই লড়াই, সেটা পরিষ্কার কার্লোস কোয়াদ্রাদো জানিয়ে দিয়েছেন। তো মোহনবাগানের কথা যদি এই মুহূর্তে বলি, ক্লিফোর্ড মেরিন্ডাও কিন্তু বলে দিয়েছেন যে এই মুহূর্তে আমাদের বেশ কিছু খেলোয়াড় নেই, ন্যাশনাল ডিউটি, পাশাপাশি চোট সমস্যায় বেশ কিছু খেলোয়াড়কে মিস করবে মোহনবাগান। তবে যে ফুটবলাররা এই মুহূর্তে দলের সঙ্গে যুক্ত রয়েছেন, তরুণ ফুটবলার থেকে আমাদের যারা রয়েছে যুব ফুটবলার, তরুণ ফুটবলার সহ বিদেশি যারা রয়েছে, তারা কিন্তু প্রত্যেক ম্যাচে তাদের সবটা দিয়ে লড়াই করেছে। শ্রীনিধি হায়দ্রাবাদ ম্যাচে দেখেছিলাম মোহনবাগান অনেকটা লড়াই করে জিতেছিল, সেই দুর্দান্ত জয় বলা যায় না, তবে সবটা দিয়ে যখন লড়াই করেছে, ক্লিফোর্ড মেরিন্ডা এটাই বলেছে যে এই ডার্বিতেও প্লেয়াররা সবটা দিয়ে লড়াই করবে আর ম্যাচ জেতার চেষ্টা করবে। আর এই কলিঙ্গ স্টেডিয়াম থেকে আজকের আপনাদের সামনে এই বিষয়টা তুলে ধরলাম। তবে আপনারা একবার দেখে নিন যে ক্লিফোর্ড মেরিন্ডা আর হ্যামিল আরও বিশদে কী জানিয়েছেন, এই ডার্বির আগে কতটা প্রস্তুত মোহনবাগান সুপার জায়েন্টস, ক্লিফোর্ড মেরিন্ডা ঠিক কী জানিয়েছেন, হাওয়াজের সঙ্গে তার কী কথা হয়েছে, পাশাপাশি হ্যামিল তার পারফরমেন্স নিয়ে কতটা খুশি, যে ডিফেন্স লাইন রয়েছে কম্বিনেশনের অভাব দেখা যাচ্ছে, মোহনবাগান গোল খাচ্ছে যার কারণে, ঠিক কী কারণটা উঠে এলো সেটাই আপনারা একবার শুনে নিন।
But because Israel didn't get that much of result now in ISL. But this time the scenario is totally different, I think, before the derby. So as a coach, how do you want to explain your opponent before just playing on a most match? Your opponent, how do you want to explain technically just before the match? Your opponent.
You mean to say how do I want to assess the opponent? They are in a good movement, no? They played 2 games. They won 2. They are very fluid, I would believe. They have been working since without interruptions of injuries, and without interruptions of AFC, and without many players away in the national league. So this gives their coach and then a good momentum to work with the players. And I think, like I said, they're in a good moment. And for the onus is on them to win or lose this game. For us, we will try to win the game. So the onus is on them.
Do you think that they are better shape than Mohammed?
We'll find it out tomorrow.
And the last question.
This question for Brendan.
Will come to me as a head coach now for my last season. Yeah, but grateful to Odisha last year for trusting me. Grateful to Mohanbagan this year for trusting me. Also, of course, it's not the exact circumstances that it has come to. I would not choose this. I would have chosen to be the understudy to one. This is life, and like I said, for me, from the first day itself, I was in the game, and also I will work the same way how I have worked. I worked in the last 2 games, and it's the same way I will work now. So for me, yes, we want to win the game. We want to qualify the semi-finals and eventually win the Super Cup. But then again, like I said, one game at a time. well aware of the facts, that we don't have 9 players. We are missing a lot of players through injuries, and of course, we are a team that is slightly, I would say, in transition at the moment because of developments that you all know. But it's also true that we have total trust in the players that we have. I have total trust in the players that we have, in the players that we have played, and the players who are giving their 100%. Sometimes the quality can be high, sometimes the quality can be low. But the characters, the attitude, this players have shown is fantastic. Take for the last game, we won the game in the 93rd minute. What it shows that they are fighting. They are fighting. Also, the fact you said that we each win a leader draw and we need a win. No, so it means they start as favorites. The pressure is on them, not on us. For them, they have to take the game. We will play if we try to get a result in our favor, but it is a game for them to lose, not for us.
Coach Dulal here.
It is my first derby. Excited, yes, but to tell you honestly, for me, it's just like another game. Another game. How much pressure I take or how much pressure we take, it depends on how we feel. And for me, maybe it might be an understatement, but for me, it's just another game. It's just another game where I need to do my job as a coach, and the players need to do their job as players. Of course, the significance and the magnitude of the game is very high, because we are Italian and we are playing East Bengal. Everyone knows how when you play Mongo and Bengal. But at the end of the day, it's still a football match. No concerns. No concerns. Why are you talking about our defense line that we have concerns? It's not that I have no concerns. No concerns at all. Football is a game you score goals and sometimes you concede goals. When you say defense line, I really don't understand what you mean by my defense line. I think they have been doing very well. They have been doing really well. If you are talking about the goals that we have conceded under difficult conditions in the ISL when we have certain players, yes, it's normal, but this is football. I can understand if we are taking in goals, okay, with while not following certain principles of defending, but I think I have for me, in my opinion and the opinion of my players, no concerns whatsoever.
Pretty much the exact same as a coach. I mean, as a player, from our perspective, these are the games that we want to play in, that we love to play in, that we don't need any extra motivation. So, I've been fortunate enough to play a few derbies, and I know what it means for the fans, and we've got to go out there and have that in the back of our mind, and that's who we're playing for, and just excited because it's the best. It's the first game that you look for in the calendar year whenever the fixtures come out, and as coach said, it's not just a derby. There's a chance to win silverware, a very real chance to win some silverware and qualify for a spot in Asia. So there are many things up for grabs at stakes, and the boys have been training hard. The focus has shifted straight away after that last game against Hyderabad, and just excited. We can't wait. The media.
Hi. We know, the importance of the game. The significance of this match. Not just in terms of derby. Yes, of course, in terms of derby, but more importantly for us in terms of semi-final sport. This is the most important thing. This is the most important thing because I think this is the third derby in the year now. But for us, the most important, maybe in a fortnight, there'll be another derby. I believe maybe third or fourth. I don't know. And then, so for us, the most important thing is to play well, to play as a unit, to play the way how we have been playing all this while, to show character, to show attitude, and most importantly, to help ourselves to get a spot in the semi-final. Is the most important thing.
team after making a very good? Can we expect him to?
He's still into a rehabilitation phase. He's not training with the team. He's training in isolation with the physio. And this won't time, I don't know when he will be available. Maybe 2 weeks. Maybe we should only go tell him and say a couple of weeks.
Hi coach, I'm Sagar from Spot On News. Any special talk with Havas about Derby?
Or what?
About Derby with Havas, any special talk?
Yeah, he's sharing his experience. No, obviously, an experienced coach who's achieved a lot around the world at his club as well. You know, won the first titles with ATK and then with Mohammedan as well. Guys, of course. So yeah, he shares his opinion. He shares his experience, which is nice. Which is nice.
No, actually, your coach just said that he don't think that there is any problem with your defense. But as a defender of Mohammed Subajan, playing for a long time, do you think your defense line is flawless, or are you satisfied with your co-players' playing or performance?
It's not flawless. We can always improve. We've we've got goals this season, so we're not flawless. We can always improve. We've managed to win games, but I think the main thing with defending is an art, and it's the whole team. It's not just the back four. It's not just the goalkeeper. It's the whole team. And the same thing with the attack. It's not just the front four. It's the back four. It's the middle. It's the whole team. It's the coaching staff. It's how we operate on off the pitch with without the ball as a unit, not individually. It's how we operate as a team. I think that's the most important thing. And individually, and the way we work with Juan and Cliff, and I'm sure the way that we're going to work with our new coach is that we're going to all the time look to improve. That's football. That's life. That's the key to success. I know this club has been very successful in the past couple of years. ATK, Atletico de Kolkata, ATK Mohammedan, and now we've already had a little bit of success with Mohammedan Supergiant. But from my experience and my short experience here in India with this team, is that we always look to improve because we can always do better.
Which leagues is more challenging?
Every all has its advantages and disadvantages. So maybe when I was a player, to be honest, the 70% I was thinking only myself. To be honest, it's normal with players, and then the other half to think about the team. But here I need to think about not just winning and losing, not just tactics. Most importantly, I can tell you, I don't know, can differ from coach to coach, but for me, is how I manage the players every training. How much when I have the challenge for me is to involve them. I have 21 players with me, 12 players, and for me the challenge is to give them equal time, or try to give them equal time, or try to give them equal attention. It is the most difficult thing and the most challenging thing, and I like it. For me, I like to keep everyone involved till the last training session, and not keep someone isolated. That's not my way. I don't know. We have worked when I was a player. Maybe there were many instances when some players were kept in isolation because of you prepare for the game. But for me, I don't prefer that. I prefer to work with everyone until the very last training session. For me, this is the challenge. Winning, losing, playing matches, derbies. This will happen. This is not. But for me, this is the basic. For me, this is the foundation. This is the foundation. From there, I can see what kind of approach I can become. More support we get from all coaches. It's always a welcome side.
Yeah, coach, this is Nilesh from the Times of India. Since you have taken charge of the team, what kind of changes have you brought to the side? I mean, obviously the team was struggling at the time, and now the team is winning back-to-back matches. So, what sort of changes have you managed to bring this team system?
I'll start from the beginning. Now the team started off really well. We went on on an unbeaten streak for a long time. And then we were unfortunate to have a lot of injuries. We have a lot of players suspended, and obviously things didn't turn out to be the way how we wanted or we would have liked to, all fans would have liked to, normal. But then, the club acted, and trust me, I didn't do anything different from what we had been doing, what we had been doing. I can tell you, I didn't do anything different, and trust me, the players, it's not that like the players who have done something different than what they were doing earlier. It's the same thing. Like I said, just that we were very unlucky not to have the momentum going with us in those 3 or 4 games, and we are grateful now. It's just that the break helped us, and we have regrouped, and but we are in the I'm not doing anything different from what we were doing under one. It's the same thing.
Hi, coach.
আরও বিভিন্ন আপডেটের জন্য আপনারা চোখ রাখুন স্পট অন নিউজে।